The Hawaii Business Pivot Grant is a $25 million program by the state and the Chamber of Commerce Hawaii to support local businesses and nonprofits during this time.
So as you can imagine, when COVID-19 hit us back in March, many businesses did not have a playbook. A lot of them had to pivot overnight, be in a rapid response mode, and find ways to adjust their business model. That's what inspired us to come up with the Hawaii Biz Pivot Grant Program, which will allow grant to cover some of the expenses that businesses had to incur as a result of COVID-19. And this really would not have been possible without the governor and his team's support, as well as legislative leaders and various stakeholders that were involved. There's a criteria. As long as the business has less than 100 employees, has a commercial space, and has suffered from the COVID-19, they were forced to make some adjustments to their business, then they are able to apply for the grant, which is up to $10,000 per business.
For us, like Sherry's mentioned, we did pivot overnight. Previously, our pivoting that started in March is continuing to happen. We're in November now, pretty much, and we're constantly having to pivot or change to adapt to this economy. So we're still in the middle of, constantly changing. We're building a new website to make it a little more user-friendly, a little more seamless. We're going to start taking email addresses to keep people updated with information and specials. We have a mobile online app coming out that is in its finishing stages to allow a much easier ordering process. So the Pivot Grant is going to help us just to kind of continue to make changes, to evolve during this trying economy.
So in addition to the grants, we also provide a technical assistance center where we have webinars as well as other training resources for businesses to gain more information, for them to adjust their business model for the current environment, as well as the path forward. And we also have a marketplace where if the business does not have any resources in mind, it can go to the marketplace and access a number of businesses that actually offer those kind of consulting or technical services. Businesses can go to hawaiibizpivot.org to find out more information, access the marketplace, as well as the Technical Assistance Center, and apply online from the 23rd. So we urge businesses who would like to apply to the grant to do so now, because within the first couple of days when we did open up the process, we had a little over 1,000 applications.
The Pivot Grant is really going to kind of assist in us continuing to pivot and to continue to grow and change in this trying economy that we have right now.
Brought to you by Chamber of Commerce Hawaii.